Today, I'm really once again appreciating how much a chill morning routine really sets me up for a good state of mind.
A squirrel or something. Okay, we got that buttered. Oh, that fire feels good now.
Yeah.
Of course, this is nothing new. You guys have heard me talk about this forever, but
Breakfast is done. Kind of in a woodsy location, but still close to the highway, so it's loud. And I've just been waiting for the on-call window to pass before deciding to head out of town and keep my promise of trying to be out of the city. And you know, the gas, well, the fuel light will go on sooner, but I have to try and hope that things are just going to work out. I seem to be getting more calls, so that's good. So just been chilling here, and as I'm cooking my food and doing my dishes, I've been listening to Girl in the Woods. Brooke, thank you, Brooke. I've been just missing the off-grid property so much, and your video going out to the campfire in February, just, it brings me some of that peace, because I remember exactly how that feels. And seeing the fire reflect on the trees and the moonlight, and then traipsing around in the woods, you know, with a flashlight. That was all really, really peaceful, and I've been enjoying your content for years. Thanks so much. You know, anyway, I'd love to meet you someday. I hope I can come to one of your, you know, Michigan campouts or whatever it is. And anyway, and I hope everybody else will check out your channel, because, you know, just, you know, I loved watching you build your platform for your bell tent, and that was awesome. That's how I power my lights. It's plugged into that one. And also there's a solar one as well that I have here. It's intertwined.
you know, I like to think of this
And
as
this one powers my phone.
good food, a doggo.
Campfire,
Sitting with the moon is good.
good food, and a doggo. Or two.
Okay, get on up.
Oh God, I miss campfires though.
Go. Two.
Hey, baby. Hello. Oh.
I don't know how I'm supposed to sleep.
Oh.
You're in my spot, buddy. Oh, you're just
Okay.
sunk right in.
Okay. I didn't ask her to do this. She's doing this. This is what she does.
That's your spot.
This is her move.
That spot.
Which, you know, is great. But she was eating crabs, crunching crabs on the beach last night. And last night, you know, and she was drinking too much salt water, and so she actually had a saltwater crab smelling shit diarrhea last night. Fuck. Crazy. I don't want your crab breath. Your silly crab breath. Who God knows what you've been eating, you crazy puppy. You're crazy. You are crazy. You are crazy. She's crazy. Look at her. She's crazy. That's it. That's the face. That's the face of someone who's crazy. You are crazy. Yes, there she is. There. Oh, the crazy eyes. So much love. You have lots of love. Do you have love to give? I think I meant I wanted to. There's the water jugs. And there's the dog area. And there's my backup dish pan, dish drainer. I've been using this small one here lately. And here's the dooges. And then they got their toys in these bins. Yeah, basically it's a dog bed. And it's my bed too. So I use the sleeping bag because it's easy to shake off. And then when I go to bed I can put down the sleeping bag and not be in dog debris. So it is a lot like camping because there's dirt, sand. Yeah, it's like camping, except there's too much city around, and that brings me to this concept of like when I had all that time because I wasn't getting any calls, I had no gas. I had no gas to go anywhere or do anything. It was basically subsisting. It was pretty grim actually. December, January, February, pretty grim. Yeah, and I just remind me there was a guy who I met at a birthday party last summer who was saying, you know, that he desperately needed time to just not have to worry about survival so that he could just process stuff that had happened in his life and heal. He said, I need time to heal, and I'm so busy surviving that I don't have it. And he told me straight up, he goes, you know, I almost checked out a few weeks ago, and he said, I haven't ruled it out. And he said, I may do that. I may check out of all this. And I was like, oh, and he's like, don't even talk about it. He goes, because I'm not telling you, this is not a cry for help. I'm not looking for pity. He says, I'm just talking. I'm just telling you how it is, you know? So it was kind of like, and yeah, then we went on to talk about other things. He just said, you know, surviving is so expensive, and I'm so close to the wire that I can't take the time to like go and sit somewhere and process what I need to process, and I'm in a lot of pain. It's like, wow, you know, what kind of world have we, you know, created that's how it is. Yeah. Remind me to tell you more about jazz night. That was a time in my life where I was truly having an amazing time. I'm actually starting to be grateful for the cold because I'm actually worried about how I'm going to do this if it gets like super hot out. How will I live in the camper, and how will I work? Because I won't have any place for the dogs. So that's becoming a worry. I am kind of sick of having the, you know, numb fingertips like I do right now. But then I think, oh my gosh, I'll probably be looking back and being grateful for the fact that at least I can get warm. But if it's hot in here, there's not going to be much I can do. I'll have to go camping. But I don't want to be letting my workplaces down, be like, I live in my vehicle, so I can't work today because it's too hot. You know, like, I don't want to stand out at the workplace. It's not a pity party. It's none of that stuff, and it's just, so I have to come up with a plan. And there is one. I am working on one, so. Me to, that whole concept of sensation versus connotation, and the other one would be worry versus reality. So what's going on in my mind versus what's going on actually. The Buddhists say this is where we suffer, is in our mind, more than in reality. Although, you know, sometimes we suffer in reality too, but a lot of it's in our head. There's a tree there, and it almost looks like it has a face. I don't know if you can see it. You see that face? I had to quickly capture it. Reminds me of Pete's face when he goes. Well, it's obvious that I am feeling a bit better because I'm filming and I'm doing some editing, and I'm thinking of digging back into the footage to kind of like express, how did I get here? Because I did have a big trip to get out here, something like 13 days, and I went through the States, which was amazing, and with 2 puppies. Yeah, so again, like Brooke's video this morning and talking about when she went to Florida, and it was like a walk it off, or I don't think it was walk it off, it's more positive than that, but just the idea of like walking until you feel better. And I just went to her website for the first time and I signed up for her emails, and it's like, are you happy? And not just on the surface, but like, are you happy? Do you experience joy? And she's like, get outside. So, you know, that is a real thing, because yesterday morning when I started that beach walk, I was not in a good state of mind, but I walked 4.7 kilometers one way and then back. But before I got to the end of that 4.7, I was already feeling so much better, you know, so taking a walk.
Love it. He's like my co-pilot. He's like my co-pilot. Are you my co-pilot, boo-boo? Yes, yeah, cutie.
Check. A puppy check. Yes, how is the puppy? Off. Because of the freeze, not this winter we just went through, but the one before, I don't actually have running water in my RV right now. Wax on, wax off. Well, today I'm happy. Happy for the first time in quite a while. I don't feel the cloud hanging over me. I just feel so much lighter and more hopeful. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm doing my last day at the minimum job tomorrow. Just a feeling of hope, because I'm kind of moving on to possibly, you know, the opportunity of being an innkeeper someday. And also getting more shifts at the liquor store, which the pay is almost $10 an hour more. So if I get a few shifts there a week, I could actually be okay. Go over there. What do you see? Oh, that used to be my guitar. So what happened was, my daughter's going away party for moving out west for the second time. She was sitting on the back deck and she started to sing a song, and slowly people on the deck and the stairs and the pool deck and the whole backyard was silent, and they were just taking it in. And she said that she thought that I had told them to shut up, but it was like, no. That was all you. I said, that was all you. And apparently, I was pretty drunk at the time, and I said, you're taking that guitar with you. I have a friend, Kate, who she said, never let a child leave the home without giving them a guitar, like move away. And so the first time she moved away, I bought her a guitar. And this was her second move west, and apparently I said, you're taking that guitar. I didn't remember that, but she reminded me in the morning. I went, oh, frick, I think I did say that. Took me a while, but I eventually found one to replace her that I love. So that was quite the moment though. People were spellbound. It wasn't just me. She's got a kind of angelic quality to her voice.
We made it. We did it. We left town. On to the task of cleaning my room and doing some organizing, hopefully. I'm slowly working on this, and I was going through this bin, which fits up above. However, there was things like dog treats that were expired, so I'm kind of having to go through things and, you know, see what's still relevant. And most people I ever encounter, they think I have a lot of stuff, and I do. I have sort of some things for in case of this, in case of that, in case of the other thing, right? And that tends to leave you with a lot of stuff that you don't use every day. And so right now I'm going to try and go through, you know, what I don't use and won't use. So this is my first aid box, and it's bulging a little bit. At least we're out of town. We're close to the beach, and I definitely approve. I'm still feeling calm and positive, other than the fact that I have to go back into my minimum job tomorrow, but it'll be, you know, my last scheduled day for now, so that's cool. I'm trying to imagine, like, if you didn't have a partner who makes a lot more, how you're kind of making ends meet. And that's any minimum wage job. I have to open myself up to hours that pay more, and hopefully they're not offended, and hopefully they don't think that I don't care, because I think they do have a great thing. I'm just not making it, and that's the reason that I have to anyway, it's been a wonderful day. And although my fuel light will probably go on much sooner than I would like, I'm really happy that I kind of followed the impulse to get out of the city on a day off. I didn't get called in today to the liquor store, so I waited around. I watched the phone very carefully. I double checked. I didn't miss a call. And then I went and filled up my water, and I had a shower at my daughter's place, and so lovely. And now I'm basically in the country, really close to the beach. So yay. With the girls. So we will take our, you know, winding down sort of evening walk on the beach, likely. Right, girls?
Yes.
Yes, we will. Anyway, thanks for joining me. If you're still here, I applaud you. This is just my normal life. There's a crow out there. There's a crow. And a friend of mine, I remember him telling me, like 35 years ago, how he lived in a little camper for at least a summer or more, and how every morning the crows would land on top, chunk. He would hear them. And then if you've watched my last video about walking Jasper in the country, there was a crow that was actually following us on the beach and like hassling us. Anyway, they're like really funny, unique creatures. So take care. Thanks again for watching. I would love it if you would like and subscribe and all those kind of things. And all the best. I gotta get up so early tomorrow, so I gotta go.